So my days don't usually go as planned, or very rarely. Came down here for a couple things, and of course got a little bit of a major issue going on. Trying to figure out how we're going to stop it. But one of my clients' boats has a pretty major leak. The bilge pump is running nonstop. Luckily, we have an onboard battery charger that we installed and was hooked up and running, and that kept the battery charged up enough where the bilge pump could keep up with it. But if it wasn't for that, the boat would have sank right in the slip. Brand new boat. Anyways, I'm going down to take a look at that. And I was coming down originally to get the specs off the anchor because he lost his rode, which is the anchor gear, the rope, the chain, the anchor, the whole deal. So I had to order a new one of those. And we're going to talk about the sea deck on the big boat that is peeling off, that how we're going to attempt to fix that. But we're almost there. It's a little bit of a walk down these docks. Sometimes it can be over half a mile, depending on where you park and how far the boat is down the docks. So, we park way right there is A and B, and we park in a lot back here. And so then we have to walk all the way down here, all the way down here, and all the way this way and down here, and you get the idea. And we keep going down here, and we're almost there. A couple of the guys are already down here working. This is the small boat that was taking on water. Like I said, it's hooked up to a battery charger, so thankfully that kept the batteries charged up. But yeah. So you can see the water running in to the boat there. We don't know where it's coming from, and it appears to be coming from starboard side outboard somewhere along this gunnel and draining into the bilge down here. But TJ, go ahead and turn them off. Anyways, like I said, the boat's getting picked up tomorrow morning by Pursuit, so they're going to do a bunch of warranty work, and I'll forward them these videos. Doom Day is Friday. Sunday is the zombie bike ride, and then Fantasy Fest starts after that. If you guys are wanting something off to do a specific event or whatever, let me know as soon as possible so I can try to accommodate your schedule.
Okay. What was Friday? Zumba?
Goombay. Goombay.
I need a cue, or else I'm just gonna sit here frozen.
Okay, stay frozen.
Let it go, let it go.
Alright, so what we have here today is a water maker pump. The original water maker pump, we went to it because it was leaking oil and water everywhere inside the boat. After further inspection of it and trying to do a rebuild, we found that it was broken. So instead of replacing the entire pump and everything assembly, we just ordered an actual new pump. So the motor and everything's, the motor's still fine, but the pump head was bad. So we got ourselves a new pump head, and now we're going to install it.
Do you think this lip's gonna be alright right there? The seal? You're gonna need a gasket with it?
Yeah.
Right now we're looking at a couple pieces of sea deck that need to be replaced. Composite decking material, a couple of the pieces got damaged. We're going to go look at that. We also have a Sonny Hall system that we need to get installed, which is Sonny Hall is an ultrasonic hull system that prevents marine growth from adhering to the hull. Can also kill marine growth, microscopic marine growth. But mainly it just repulses it because it vibrates at an ultrasonic frequency. We put it on a few boats down here. The clients have requested it. We're going to a boat that we worked on before. You may recognize it. It was at the yard a couple weeks ago, and they have some intermittent air conditioning problems that we're going to go talk to the captain about and come up with a game plan and see what we can do to try to remedy the problems. Well, it's always something. I don't know if it's working, but freaking just dropped my AirPod Pro down in the water. Felt it slipping out of my ear. I'm all sweaty. I don't know if it's working or not, but it shows on the meter, so maybe it is. Let's go ahead and turn our stuff back on. Guest, salon, and pump. Wait for this little unit right here. Should fire up. We will see. All right, we're gonna go down here and check and make sure we don't have any leaks. We're gonna leave all that right there. Let's go make sure. All right, that's looking good. Cooling. Go back up here to the salon. See what this is doing. Oh yeah, coming out. Okay, well, it's cooling. So we'll let that go for a day or two, and then we'll come back and we'll check the rest of them. All right, let's go take a look at a couple issues we've got on the big boat. This is a 74 Marquee. And here's our problem. This deck material is called Sea Deck. It's a composite material. It's kind of soft, it's kind of foamy. But our problem is this. You know, this is a big deck, a lot of money to do all this. And you can see pieces of it have let go and have been peeling up. And we've got a couple pieces. There's a piece missing over there. And a couple other ones are peeling up too. So we are, instead of going to try to replace all this, we are going to peel back as far as we need to peel back, clean it really good, clean the deck really good, try to put some new adhesive on here, and hopefully it sticks, although it's kind of hard with this checkerboard deck. I'm guessing it's not going to like stick to it unless we really put the adhesive to it. And now we're inside the big boat, 72. I'll show you what Chris is working on, installing that sounding hall system I was talking about. I had a meeting with Chris earlier, and we are going to, the hardest part of the whole job, will be getting Chris to run the wires from where he's at right now and bring them out over behind here, because then we have a straight shot aft that way to the engine room where the power supply units are. You can see Chris is down here with his tunes, rocking out. See you later, Chris.
So the project that we were working on today, we've been working on a 72-foot marquee where the customer wanted us to install a sonic hull, and because of the length of the vessel we went, and because he has a bow thruster, we went with a show 4 and show 1, which just means that the show 4 has 4 transducers, and SH1 just has a mono, or you can get it like a dual, but this is just a mono. So we got 5 transducers total. We installed 2 boxes that were mounted here, ran the cables throughout the ship, installed a AC outlet port so it would have power. These do run off of 12, 24, 120, and 240. Keep it easy. We installed an outlet, a 120 outlet. And the other thing we're doing with these is all the transducers are, they're not through hull. They just mount right to the inside of the hull. And so we had to do a little bit of prep work. Obviously you can see what texture and cleanliness of the bilge was. We cleaned up the contact area, sanded it down, got it nice and smooth, prepped it, put down the epoxy and the transducer gel, which goes between the actual transducer, a plate, and the hull. This way it gives it better connection so it can do its ultrasonic frequencies, work its magic, and prevent barnacle buildup and growth in the bottom of your hull, so you don't have to get it cleaned as much. But that's one of them, and then there is 4 others staggered out throughout the boat. How you guys doing this morning?
How you
I'm
doing?
great.
See everybody's all
Good, cool.
bundled up.
Hey, I know what's wrong with this.
What's that?
I know what's wrong with this. Why this pump won't go out? Spin that shaft once. Look at it.
Oh yeah.
When that old pump died, it
Yeah.
must have. So I'm gonna take this down,
Yeah.
see if I can get Dale to fix it. If not, it's gonna be expensive. Anyways, as always, if you could, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. You guys know the deal. It's YouTube. I appreciate it. Everybody have a good day.